Awesome. Hello and welcome back to another live stream. It's been a while, but I thought I'd just get on it. And we're going from Belfast City to Leeds. Some short runway ops today in easyJet's Airbus A320. Currently boarding right now. I've just turned the power on and that's about it. Irises are aligning. That's as far as I've gone. So the majority is left to us to do now. Yeah, this I don't think this is 100% real, but I could be wrong. I don't tend to look at Belfast City on Flight Radar. I tend to look at the other one, Aldergrove, so I wouldn't know. But hey ho, it is what it is. Without further ado, we'll get straight into it. No wasting time. Yeah, I just thought I'd get a live streaming, just because I'm bored and I wanted something to do, and I thought I'd just live stream it. I am down on resources, so I don't actually have another screen, so I do apologise if the chat isn't being read as often, but I'll try my best with what I have to do that. And also when I mute my mic, you may see me do that because I don't have anything to mute it with. Alternatively, you will also hear things in the background because, yeah, I haven't got a mic which is decent either, but this one isn't the worst, if I'm honest. So it'll do. Anyways, so we're loading the aircraft now. It's not actually doing it through this, so I'll just load it instantly once we're loaded by GSX. So in terms of our pilot briefing, we are of course easyJet today. We're using the A320DGM, Belfast City to Leeds Bradford. That's all correct. And we are easyJet 67 Foxtrot Echo. Planned to have a takeoff weight of 64,095 kilograms, with a zero fuel weight of 58,944, which is close to our limits of 61,000 on the zero fuel weight, but not quite there. So that's all good, at least for now. We'll have to double check that once we are fully boarded with the message in the McDo. In terms of our cruising altitude, 230 is what it says here. Sounds about right. If I'm honest, that's all good. Yeah, because there's our fuel.
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Kraza and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Leeds or a safe ongoing travel.
Well, apparently we're in Leeds. No problem. No problem. Welcome to Leeds. No problem. Nah. Anyways, let's get into the McDo. Start programming some data in. AOC menu, flight init, need data request. But before we do that, actually, we need to get the ATIS up because we'll need to get some IFR clearance, and I don't know the frequencies for this airport at all. So yeah, airport charts, airport ground chart should be on here somewhere. Might just be a tower frequency, not a ground one, because it is only a small airport. This looks like 12458 for the ATIS, which isn't far off what we've already got here. So I honestly need to get a bloody radio panel. It'd be so much easier, but hey.
Blue. Arriving and departing runway 22. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 1800 feet. Solid overcast at 2300 feet. Temperature 14. Dew point 10. QNH 1020. Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Information Oscar, it'll do. Bloody things overlapping with the in-game ATC. I always forget to turn that off. Always. But hey, mind. This is actually the first time you're seeing it, because this is basically my first proper stream of 2024 that's where performance is actually half decent. So, well, first for you, but a millionth time for me. Yeah. So we were easy 6, 7, Foxtrot Echo. Doesn't really matter what we input in there. It's, you know, it'll be fine. We had a costing as a 40 and a flight level of 230. Got our wins in, requested the win data there. So we have information Oscar and tower frequency is 12283. 122. We'll have 83 into here. Wins are uplinked. So 12283. Great. Looks like we have a radar vector. Oh well. We will do because we haven't inputted a SID. Not sure if there is SIDs at this airport either because I'm not familiar. I haven't actually looked at the flight plan, which you should do before doing a flight. Routing and impacts. Yeah, it's just direct Duffy, so you know. Runway might change because it did say 22 in the ATIS. It says 04 in the flight plan, so we'll have to see from IFR clearance. So, what were we? We were 67 Foxtrot Echo, weren't we? 67 Foxtrot Echoes, yeah. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo with information Oscar requesting IFR clearance down to Leeds, Bradford, please. So we just request our IFR clearance. Just there.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Thank you very much. Cool. So it might just be a direct Duffy, but we'll see. Just wait for that clearance.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo. Information Oscar is correct. Cleared to Leeds, Bradford. After departure, fly radar vectors Duffy departure, runway 22. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 130.85 squawk 2227.
Belfast Tower, good afternoon. This is
Let me read it back.
74 Hotel. It's a twin otter. Belfast General Aviation ramp. Request VFR clearance to Isle of Man. Clear for departure. Maintain VFR below 1,500 feet. Departure 130.85. Squadron 2161. Expecting runway 4. 74 Hotel.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo is cleared to Leeds, runway 22 departure. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Squawking 2227. And radar vectors to Duffy for Easy Foxtrot Echo. 67 Foxtrot. That was a very quiet readback, but hell, I could just about hear it. Anyways, let's get 4,000 in here before we get rid of the data. 2227, 2227, great, and we're right over to Duffy, runway 22, so that is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of easyJet UK and
Yes,
the entire crew, welcome aboard
you.
easyJet UK flight
Yeah,
6758, departing from Belfast to Leeds.
Direct
We kindly
Duffy
ask you
there.
to take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you need any assistance, please feel free to reach out to any member of our crew.
Get
Thank
APU
you for
started up.
choosing easyJet, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Get APU started. Do apologise if you're putting things in the chat at the minute. I will have a look at those, just bear with me. Working with one screen doesn't it doesn't help things, but I don't know. Stream or not? That's the question. But I decided to stream in these circumstances, so blame me for all your issues, but hell, it's my choice, I guess, at the end of the day. At least you get the content. We'll close the doors, because we don't need those cargo doors. Load aircraft instant, and we'll... Should we send it down to the McDo, or should we input it manually? 157 passengers though. Few empty seats, but that's to be expected on a flight like this. It's only going like to the next country along, and it's not even that far.
Contact departure.
Well, I say it's in the next country along. It's in the same country, a different island. Yeah, it's Northern Ireland. It's of course part of England. Yeah, I know, I'm going to be lazy. Send it down to the McDo. It's late. Well, 6 o'clock maybe. So we've got 0 at 58.9, CG at 30.5. According to the message, company message, received messages, the final load should be that one. 58.9, correct. And we need the next page. 30.5 for the CG. That's good. So accept that.
American 69, ready to taxi.
We accept this one as well.
American 69er, push and start approved. Face southwest.
Cool. So APU is on, APU
American
off.
69, ready to taxi.
Beacon light on.
Taxi to runway 4 via Alpha.
Initiate
American 69.
pushback. Great. Get the squawk on, TA only. Get the terrain on the screens.
Safety announcement completed, Captain.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That is a very interesting
Cabin
young
crew,
voice.
all doors in flight and cross-check.
No judging though.
Welcome aboard easyJet Yuka Flight 6758, departing from Belfast and arriving at Leeds. My name is Taylor and I am...
Probably do need flaps 3 for this departure. It is a short runway.
Departure checks completed.
Sarah,
Bypass
Jane,
pin inserted.
Emma.
I think I'll shut up now
Thrilled to have
because
you
we're going to have a
with
lot
us
of
on this
voices
journey.
talking over the top of me, so
Our
enjoy.
estimated flight time is approximately 45 minutes. Now please pay attention to the following safety instructions. To ensure your safety, please sit back in your seat with your seatbelt fastened. To fasten
Locking
your
gear.
seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen mask will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure
Welcome,
it with an
Ace.
elastic band.
Apologies for not reading
Remember
the
to
chat,
put your
but
mask
hello.
on first before
Welcome in.
assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. In case of an emergency, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. To inflate the vest, pull the red tabs. The escape routes are clearly marked, and the nearest exit may be behind you. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. There are 2 emergency exits located at the front and rear of the cabin. As
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo requesting pushback and startup.
patience, thank you for your attention. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat is upright, and your tray table is stowed. We wish you a pleasant...
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo. Pushback and startup approved. Face northeast.
Any member of our crew. Thank you.
So on the nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo pushback approved. Brakes off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. Block time on. Cool. We'll send those speeds down to the McDo. Flaps 3 departure. Definitely something to note because that is out of the ordinary. British Airways E190 still sat there. I wish we had a good version of one of them, but we don't. I don't think we have one. If I'm honest. Never mind a good one. Anyways, fuel pumps on. Engine mode start selected to the start position, and we're going to start engine number 1 in sequence.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, this is an interesting pushback, but I'll deal with it.
Unlocking gear.
There we go, engine is positive start.
1507, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Golf Master Golf Charlie X-Ray Tango Alpha is Pipe Comanche at the GAA from request IFR clearance to Dublin with information Charlie.
cleared to Heathrow. After
Avail.
departure, radar vectors Duffy, then it's filed. Departure runway 22. Initial climb to 2000. Departure on 130.85, squawk 2155, shuttle 5662.
Starting engine number 2. N2 is on the rise. N1 is now starting to rise. Oh, positive engine starts. Good to see. Active wind shear can go on. Cool. That is pack 2 now activated. Get the flight controls up. Engine 2 avail, APU bleed off, APU master switch off. Cool. Trim is down 0.1. Down. There we go. Cool. Okay. Aileron full up, neutral, full down, neutral, full right, neutral, full left, neutral. Awesome. Great. Auto brakes maximum, reduction takeoff mode, spoilers armed, engine mode starts up to the normal. Flaps 3 can be set, cool. Transponder to Tara. Let's watch those flaps. Awesome. Right, cool. Taxi light can come on, no smoke signs can come on. Cool. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, cresting taxi to runway 22.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, runway 22, taxi via Alpha.
Via Alpha, runway 22, easy 67 Foxtrot Echo. So basically just going straight down because there's literally like one taxiway, so not very difficult. Brakes are off. Can't move on our own power, so we'll have to give it some power to get it moving. Just turn it round. No problem. Random A320 decided to spawn in and is pushing back with an invisible pushback tug. No problem.
Shuttle 5 November ready to push.
Shuttle 5 November, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Shuttle 5 November.
We'll go through him. Unfortunately, AI isn't that smart to kind of know that's happening. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm just simulator. I'm not bothered. Where's the hold short point? Here. Now, do I hold short or do I go? I'm going to hold short. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo requesting clearance to enter runway 22.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, runway 22, backtrack approved.
Runway entrance approved, Easy 67 Echo. been approved. Enter the runway. It said backtrack, but no problem. They cleared us. Oh, rudder, rudder. Go on. Thank you. Probably go a bit faster on the runway. Well, the airport's not that busy. But still a runway. Take off here? No. I'd never. Now we'll backtrack it though, so she was right in some things. Which way do we backtrack though? We have choices. We have choices. I'm going to this side. Why not? Let's slow it down a bit. Should have our landing lights on at this point, but hell. On. On. Thank you. Right, that should be everything we need. Other than the clocks. Oh. Did not mean to slam the brakes. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo requesting takeoff clearance runway 22. Should have said departure because you're not meant to say takeoff, but no problem.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, runway 22, wind 340 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo. Chrono on. Brakes off. About 60-70%. Flex set. Manflex SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Yeah, look at the short runway. View on rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Now, getting that lift from the flaps. Just zoom it in a little bit. Leave a climb, thrust climb. Nose down a bit.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, contact departure on 130.85.
30. You have the comms. Get the co-pilot to do the comms. Showcase that feature.
I am here, Captain.
You have the comms.
I can't help with that unless you hand over the comms, Krasa.
You have the comms.
I can't help with that unless you hand over the comms, Krasa.
That's literally what I'm saying. Through S speed, flaps up. You have the communications.
I've got the comms, Krasa. Let's keep her steady as she goes.
Thank you. He now has the comms. Five times later, he's got the comms. No problem. Yeah, we need to get that nose up now. came right through the 250 knots. Well, we didn't even get 10 knots over, but you don't want to go over. Now we're getting altitude over. $4,000 feet is not easy to me, is it? Definitely not. AP1 on. You sort that out, because I have the comms.
I'll handle the comms while you're away, Kraza.
Yeah. I have the comms.
You've got the comms, Kraza?
It's just descend. Thank you. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, 4,000 feet, 250 knots. I hope I pressed the right push to talk there. I don't know.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, Belfast departure identified. Climb flight level 210, turn right heading 335, vector to Duffy, then as filed.
Right 335, 210, Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, radio vector to Duffy.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, climb flight level 210, turn right heading 335, vector to Duffy, then as filed. Easy 69 and Mike Whiskey contact, Scottish Control on 123.775.
123.775 for Easy 69 and Mike Whiskey. Good day.
Just to open descent to 210. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, heading 335, radar vector to Duffy, flight level 210.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, climb flight level 220.
220, Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, turn right heading 335, climb flight level 210, vector to Duffy, then as filed.
Okay. Some weird things are going on. Weird things. I mean, why is it giving us radar vectors to a waypoint we just passed? God knows. Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo requesting direct to VACPO.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, direct VACO approved, proceed when able.
Direct to VACPO, Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo. That would make a lot more sense. That instead of backtracking where we would be, that's going to use more fuel. easyJet won't like that. Ground spoilers disarmed. Oh, no smoking. Auto. Awesome. Cool. Screenshot. Very nice. There's our plane.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and you may use your electronic devices. The lavatories are now available and cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
A very nice school bus ace, for sure. Landing lights
Foxtrot
off.
Echo, climb flight level 230.
230 easyJet Foxtrot Echo. You have the comms.
I can't help with that unless you hand over the comms, Kraza.
I am handing over the comms to Captain Canada.
Departure, this is Foster Bravo Lima Victor with you at Georgia Belfast City Airport.
Keep her steady as she goes.
Thank you very much.
Request IFR clearance to Dublin International. With information of the...
Why are you getting an IFR clearance? Weird things.
Foster Bravo Lima Victor with X-ray. Clear to Dublin. After departure, we'll fly straight radar vectors.
No problem.
Understood, departure runway 22, initial climb 8,000 feet. Departure on 130.85, squawking 1275.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, contact Scottish Control on 123.775.
Hopefully the co-pilot does that for us. Normally does, but who knows? Oh, there we go. Maybe.
Scottish Control, Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo. Good evening, climbing to flight level 140, aiming for flight level 230.
Yep. He did. An AI co-pilot.
67 Foxtrot Echo. Scottish Control, identified. Good evening.
Never thought it'd be possible, but hell, AI can now be the co-pilot. Oh, no way. Oh, way. Do, 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 do. Still climbing to cruise. Inbound VATPO. Yeah, a very nice short routing to Leeds, but all good, and performance seems to be fine. Admittedly, it was a default airport we just departed from, and a very small one at that, but it's good to see the performance was good though. I believe Leeds we have the INI builds, or at least the V1 INI builds, not the V2 that they remade. But the V1's good enough. V2 I may consider getting, but I'm not sure. I'm more like looking at Newcastle than Leeds to upgrade, because I prefer Newcastle, it's like more flights to do. But Leeds is also another good one for that shorter runway, so it is definitely appealing to me. Nearly at flight level 230, which is our cruise. In terms of our destination data, the Cat 1 we need a 900 minimum. Bloody hell. 900? Well, 900 it is. 900 on the Barrow. QNH. Arrivals, Leeds, QNH is exactly the same as... Oh, I forgot to set transition altitude. No problem.
Control,
Set now.
Speedbird 48 Bravo Golf is with you at flight level 140.
250 at 14 knots for the wind.
48 Bravo. Golf, Scottish info, identified. Good evening.
Wrong one. Temperature
891. Contact Scottish Control
is
on
40
133.05.
which is quite warm, honestly.
133.05, going back side 901.
go, cruise altitude has been achieved. Cool. Cruising along. Is that the Isle of Man? I assume so. I'm kind of doubting myself, but I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it is a random island in between Ireland and the UK, so it could be. But I don't know how big the island actually is, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude. My colleagues and I will begin the snack and drink service shortly. We have some delightful options available, including our delicious chicken salad wraps and refreshing fruit cups. After the service, we will also have articles from the easyJet shop available for purchase. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
We're on our way to Leeds. You probably have to have your volume up quite a bit on this stream. I'll admit that. But at least you can hear me. To a degree. To a degree.
EG67 Foxtrot Echo. Scottish Control. Contact London Control on 133.6.
See if he does
Contacting
that.
London Control on 133.6, EG67 Foxtrot Echo.
He has read it back, so that is promising. I've been obsessed with the A320s.
Scottish Control, EG67 Foxtrot Echo, good evening, maintaining flight level 230.
EG67 Foxtrot Echo, London Control, identified. Good evening.
I thought he was going to give us some instructions, like what our star is or our arrival into Leeds is, but apparently not. Okay, no problem. I'm just going to keep saying that to all life's issues. I do love the easyJet plane. Well, I say the plane, I mean the livery or the paint. Although they do only fly A320s, so yeah. They do fly the Neo though. I do hope Phoenix makes a Neo. I'm pretty sure they're making one though, aren't they? Or is it someone else? I have no idea. We do have the awesome fly-by-wire though, which is free. And it is an awesome aeroplane. It's just, well, the Phoenix is £50. It is better, but it's £50. No, if I was paying £50, I'd expect it to be better. No doubt. Ah, you hear me, Ace. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know it at least works somewhat. making a little turn to the left here. This is it. I mean, you should be able to get in the skies this quick on that soon, if you had a controller there, because really the airport's not really packed. So you should be able to get off the ground at least in decent time. Of course, this is AI, so there isn't many aeroplanes. But that's him. It could be a random event here. You never know. You never know. Jam-packed Belfast City Airport. Army of planes coming in. See the UK down there. Not too sure if we have a map. Route. No.
EasyJet Foxtrot Echo, London Control. When you're ready to begin your descend flight level 170.
Descending flight level 170 when ready. Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
So there's our top descent marker, not far.
Expect the ILS runway 06 approach into Edinburgh, INPI 1E arrival. I'm happy to wait for descent for 20 minutes. Thank you. Piper 390.
I want to start the descent now.
Piper 0 Delta Whiskey, contact Scottish Control on 128.055.
Thrust side or open descent.
128.055, Piper 390 Delta Whiskey.
Donuts coming away, so I'm just going to select manage speed and I'm going to let
Ladies
it go.
and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Leeds. We kindly ask everyone to return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's only about 2,500 foot per minute here, so not too bad. Got room for steeper descent. An alternative Heathrow. I don't know why it's not Manchester, but we'll deal with it. "20 minutes on the flight time, we're already descending." That's how short this flight is. By the looks of it, we're going to have to descend at that VOR further, otherwise we'll miss our descent.
7 Foxtrot Echo, descend flight level 080.
8,000 feet.
Descending flight level 080, Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
The WAL VOR. Interesting name. But not as good as the VOR. Oscar Mike. Definitely not as good as the Oscar Mike VOR. VOR. Look at that. I believe this is near Liverpool, where we are right now. And I was about to say that's Liverpool Airport, but it definitely is not. Liverpool would be somewhere. No, that's Liverpool. That one there. That one, I have no idea. Some kind of general aviation airport, which we would not be permitted to fly into, I'm sure. Some wind turbines for green energy. You like green energy. awesome. The world looks a bit mush down there, but could be worse.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, descend, flight level 070.
Descending flight level 070, Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
That donut is really getting ahead of us. Which I suppose is a good thing.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, contact Leeds approach on 134.58.
Leeds approach. Well, we need to get a water break setting, which...
Contacting Leeds approach
no
on 134.58, Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
Braking at Leeds, so I'm going straight to medium. Because we can't actually do the maximum auto brake, we have to do medium and then toe brakes. But that's not an issue. Some kind of Airbus thing. Some random Airbus thing, I suppose. But I suppose for safety we should just kind of do a little
Leeds approach, Easy67 Foxtrot Echo. Good evening, we're descending from flight level 140 to flight level 070.
Medium will do.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, Leeds approach identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 32 approaching to Leeds.
ILS 32, thank you. ILS 32, insert.
Expecting the ILS runway 32 approach into Leeds. Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
Guess we'll get rid of that discontinuity. Check the lines.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, turn right. Heading 100 vector for the ILS runway 32 approach.
100
Turning
degrees.
right, heading 100 for vectors to the ILS runway 32 approach. Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
It's good when you have a co-pilot doing the comms because you don't have to worry about controlling and communicating. Which is realistic because 2 pilots in real planes, well, at least 2 doing the main operations. You might have an extra one sat there assisting with little things, but nothing major.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into Leeds, we kindly ask you to turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we arrive at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away. Your seats are in their full upright position.
Minus speed,
and your seatbelts are securely
minus descent.
fastened. Our crew will be coming around to check
Can't do
that
a minus
everyone is
descent
seated
actually.
and has their seatbelts fastened. Thank you for your cooperation, and we look forward to welcoming you to Leeds shortly.
250 knots because that's what it is below 10,000 feet, and I have completely blanked that rule. So we better get down to 250 knots, otherwise ATC will not like us. I believe everywhere in the UK is flight level 100, 250 knots. I think. Struggling to get that speed down. I mean, we've literally got no thrust at all. The plane is descending at 500 foot per minute. It's not really, yeah, it's doing everything it can. It's just not descending very, it's not getting that speed down, I mean, decelerating very well. As we meet here, it's going to increase our rate of descent, nearly 1,000 foot per minute there. There we are. That's 250 knots. Cool. Leeds.
Maintain GFR and
India 3500, Golf Bravo 00, Oscar.
Golf Sierra Oscar, continue VFR at 3500.
All star, 7,000 feet, meet.
VFR 3500, Golf Sierra Oscar.
67 Foxtrot Echo, turn left, heading 070.
070 degrees.
Turning left, heading 070, easy 67 Foxtrot Echo.
The main thing to listen to when they give you a vector is which way they want you to turn, left or right, because that is actually very important. Because they could have easily said turn right 070, despite the left turn being much easier to meet the 070.
67 Foxtrot Echo, descend, flight level 050.
5,000 feet.
Descending flight level 050, easy 67 Foxtrot Echo.
And the thing is, with it, if you do turn the wrong way, you've probably messed up your flight path. There's very specific things ATC do, and it's not only to avoid collisions, it's because the routing also kind of meets with it, because they're not really going to send you away on a random heading just to avoid traffic. They are actually going to kind of make sure it kind of meets your route as well. In 90% of cases, you know, there is the off chance that they just have to, because there's nothing they can do. But in the end, they'll bring you back on track, because they're the ones that are responsible for giving you headings. Although as a pilot, if you do realise, you would have to notify ATC, of course, of any issues that you find with the routing. I believe transition's 5,000 at Leeds. Yes, it is. And it'll be 1020, same as Belfast City. So we'll get this local QNH, get the landing system on as well, seeing as we are below 10,000 feet. Better get it on early and not forget it. Spoilers are armed. Cool. Shouldn't need any additional chrono. No additional chrono required. That is good. That means there's no delays in our flight plan, which is good for easyJet as a low-cost airline. Cool. There isn't very much noise in that outside view, because it is meant to be from the cockpit, but because it's far away in the cockpit, you can barely hear it. 25 miles from Leeds, so we're getting close to the ILS, which is just there. Just ahead of us is the ILS, essentially. A little towards the left, but yeah, we're getting close. Should descend us further in a minute. Possibly another vector, but it might just be tool capture localizer or something like that. And get me landing lights on, nose lights on, wing lights on, return us on. Cool. No smoke sign, come on. Great.
Departure, easyJet 2, Uniform Bravo 2000 for 4000.
Go around out, choose 3,000 feet.
easyJet 2 Uniform Bravo, radar contact. Climb and maintain 12, 12,000.
Climb 12, 12,000, easyJet 2, Uniform Bravo.
easyJet 2 Uniform Bravo, contact Manchester departure on 135.005.
135.005 for easyJet 2, Uniform Bravo. Good day.
67 Foxtrot Echo, turn right heading 095.
turning right, heading 095, easy 67 Foxtrot Echo.
Remember, listen to the direction, not just the heading, because that does matter. I almost got tricked and went left instead of right. It would have made sense to go right, but I just randomly had an instinct to go left because I saw the ILS is that way, so... But realistically, we're not going to meet it if we go left, so... He's done right to tell us to turn right instead of left. It does show that they've not forgotten about us though, because that does worry me with the AI ATC forgetting about us. There's the diamond coming up, so we're obviously getting close. About 18 miles out from the runway of Leeds. Doing the ILS into 3.2 today, as per our clearance. Awesome. In terms of performance, I've capped it to 30 FPS, and we're literally only using 4 gigs of RAM. It's quite crazy for a flight sim. 6 gigs of VRAM, which is even more crazy. That thing was at like 12 at one point. Now it's only at bloody 6. It does show that it's actually getting just like 2020, if not even better. I mean, I don't think I've ever had 4 gigs of RAM in 2020 in the Phoenix A320. It's bloody crazy. Now they've got to give us a heading to get back onto the island.
Contact Manchester Tower on 118.63.
Switching to Manchester Tower on 118.63, Qatari 2 Yankee.
Got to give us a heading soon.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, Earthward. Go descend altitude 4000. Turn left heading 030.
Descending to 4000, turning left heading 030, easy 67 Foxtrot Echo.
Turning left and open descent to 4000 feet. Awesome. Alt start.
Easy 67 Foxtrot Echo, 10 miles from CI32. Turn left heading 335 descend. Flight level 030 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 32 approach.
Left heading 335, descend flight level 030 until established on the localizer. Cleared for ILS runway 32 approach, easy 67 Foxtrot Echo.
So 3000 feet open descent. Localizer is armed, heading 325. Awesome. I can see the Leeds runway up ahead. Just over there, that light into the distance is Leeds. And that is our runway to be landing on tonight. I feel like we're quite low, if I'm honest, but better to be lower than higher. Ground spoilers are armed. Great. Alt star. Just basically waiting to capture that localizer now. Does look like we'll meet it though, so I'm not too concerned about not meeting it. Just get that zoomed right in to raise more awareness to ourselves. 13 miles out from the runway, flaps 1 degrees will be coming out once we get that speed down. I'm going to need to get that speed right down to about 180 knots at this point. Speed's coming down nicely. Through to 30 knots, and we're going to get flaps 1 degrees now. Awesome.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, contact lead tower on 120.305.
There's localizer, Logestar. We're going to get the approach.
Switching to lead tower on 120.305. Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
Glideslope is armed and ready to be captured. Speed is coming down nicely. His co-pilot's going to contact the tower, letting us know where we are. Through 200 knots, getting flaps 2 degrees now. That diamond is coming down nicely.
Lead tower,
so
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 32.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, Leeds Tower, roger. Continue approach runway 32.
Getting 160 knots now.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, Leeds Tower, winds 240 at 10, runway 32, cleared to land.
Clear to land. Glideslope star.
Clear to land, runway 32, Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
Go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Ground spoilers are armed. Landing lights are on. Flaps 3 degrees. Gear is coming down for extra drag. Lovely engine view there. Don't have a replay for this, so we'll have to do with the views we get. Look at that. Looking lovely down there, that terrain, honestly. Right, 5 DME manage speed mode. What the hell? No thank you. We're going to do it ourselves. About 148 knots for the final approach speed. Don't think I activated approach phase, did I? No. It's meant to automatically do it in the Airbus, but never mind. That's why you double check it, in fairness. That's full. Managed speed is now set and correct. Gear is down. Signs are on, cabin is ready, spoilers are on, flaps full. Great. Land check is complete. Cool, disconnecting the autopilot, plane is mine. Keep it stable. I haven't done an approach to Leeds in ages.
Too low, terrain. 20, retard.
Awesome, we're down. Versus green. Decel. Auto rate medium. Roll out. 280 knots. 360 knots of versus stowed. Manual braking. Welcome down to Leeds, Bradford. Could have exited there, but never mind. It's dark.
Easy67 Foxtrot Echo, welcome to Leeds. Taxi to parking at your discretion. Monitor this frequency.
Let's choose any stand we like.
Taxiing to parking at our discretion, monitoring this frequency. Easy67 Foxtrot Echo.
We'll use stand 12. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Leeds. We hope you enjoyed your flight with easyJet. Did you know that Leeds is home to the oldest football club in the world? Sheffield FC, founded in 1857.
I think I have to
Also, it's known for its vibrant art scene and has a
Welcome
rich
to Leeds.
industrial
Taxi
heritage.
to parking at
Please
your
remain
discretion
seated
and
until we reach our
stay
final
on
parking
this
position.
frequency.
On behalf of Captain Krasa, First Officer Captain Canada, and the entire crew, we thank you for flying with us today. The local time here is 7:26 p.m. If you have a connecting flight, please listen carefully. Flight EZY 1223
to parking at your
to
discretion.
London Gatwick,
Good
departing
day.
at 8 o'clock p.m. from Gate 5.
Roger, we'll taxi my own discretion right now to 47.
Should get chrono off now. Chrono's paused. Enter the runway again. And exit the runway at the right point this time. As we backtrack.
Ground Ryanair 66 Romeo Romeo, taxi to parking.
Ryanair 66 Romeo Romeo, taxi to parking via Foxtrot Mike, November Charlie Alpha.
Well, I did thoroughly enjoy that flight, if I'm honest.
Foxtrot Mike, November Charlie Alpha, Ryanair 66 Romeo Romeo.
It's all good. It looks like we do have Inibill's Leeds actually loaded in as well. I was kind of worried it wouldn't load it, for whatever reason. But yeah, it's loaded in nicely, so that's good to see. Got some decent scenery here. It was a smasher for sure, but it did fine. Here is the taxiways. I believe that's the Jet 2 branded sort of offices. As Leeds is the Jet 2 base. Which is quite interesting actually. You wouldn't think someone would base here. But strategically it does make sense. I mean, there isn't much around Leeds, is there? So you've got Newcastle, but that's not really near Leeds. At least not for the proper Yorkshires. So, you know, it's strategic in some ways. You just wouldn't think a small airport would appeal. But no, it can appeal. I mean, why easyJet bases at Gatwick is beyond me. I mean, there is an ongoing debate of if easyJet's actually a low-cost airline. And I totally agree with it, because why the hell would you base at Gatwick, which is the second busiest airport? Sure for the demand, but it's going to be expensive at Gatwick, because they offer long-haul flights as well. It's a major airport, if you like, so... But you know... I did say to stand 12. I believe that's the one Microsoft wants you to park at, so I won't park there. I hope 12's not taken by an aircraft. I think it's just the one next to this easyJet here. The Ryanair's at 10. Yeah, the easyJet's at 11, so now I'll be at 12, which is just next door. I can see my Swissport tug there, so it's good. Turn, there's stand 12 on the thing as well. Awesome. Very nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Yorkshire. Yorkshire's airport. Yorkshire. Yorkshire.
Chenix 47 Mike Alpha. Contact departure on 134.58.
134.58.
I still got a nose laptop. It looks like I do. Probably blinding that person. But hell.
Chenix 47 Mike Alpha.
No problem.
Leeds Tower, push and start approved, face west.
do me. Bugger, I forgot to get the APU on. No problem. Get ground power on instead and leave it at that. External power on. Engine 1, engine 2 off. Fuel pumps off. Seatbelt signs off. Turns out I didn't turn off the nose lights. Thought I did, but probably because of that backtrack I forgot. Because it did cross my mind then. Ground control can come on. Awesome. Cool. So that's the deboarding process to commence. Not sure if they're gonna do anything like. I forgot to turn something off. Beacons off. Maybe? Yes, I think that's what it was. Beacons. Yeah. Stairs are moving now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A few aircraft down at Leeds. Nice to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at Leeds Bradford Airport. On behalf
chrono
of
off.
Captain Kraza, First
time
Officer
off.
Captain Canada, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful stay here in Leeds, or a safe journey to your next destination. Thank you for flying with easyJet UK Flight 6758. We hope you enjoyed your flight with us. Goodbye, and take care.
Should see passengers deboard. I mean, I might get the drone cam on actually to view that. Should reset position. I think I'll get it around here. Zoom in. Lovely. Nice view. As the first passengers deboarding. Deboarding process is starting. Well, it started when the baggage started to go, but you know, and they're walking in to that door right there, which is a nice feature of GSX if you have the profile for Leeds. Get a nice screenshot of that. Beautiful. Well, it was a different flight to do. I don't think I've done this one before on stream, so yeah, I thoroughly did enjoy that. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short to be fair. I mean, it was a short one, but honestly,
Easy 604, contact
nice.
departure on 134.58.
It's quite nice for me.
134.58, Easy 604, thank you. I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Roger, we have information, Lima. We are clear to Cardiff via the Pole 2 X-ray departure runway 14, initial climb to 5,000 feet, departure on 134.58, squawk 5731.
Definitely an emphasis on Jet 2 here. You can see that for sure. Trying to get a different view. Oh, look at the 3 aircraft. We're all together. Ooh. I wonder if there's a nice, maybe get a nice view of that over the car park or something. I know the airplanes aren't the best quality, but they're good enough. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Oh, I'll deal with this. It's a nice view, 3 of us together. I am using auto FPS for better frames, just to kind of keep the performance steady. And it seems to be working actually very well, so quite happy with it. Works better than the dynamic settings in Sim, so quite pleased overall. Pleased overall. Gizom. Anyways, I think I'll get back into cockpit. I think what I'll do, hear the seat, open the cockpit door. Is it locked or is it because I'm in the way? No idea. I mean, it can't be locked if I can. Okay, is it all locked or is it just me? Let's see. Cute. Not sure if it just doesn't let you out in this view. Maybe not. Is it locked or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I can walk through the door though, so that's good. Let's walk down the stairs in the walk around mode. Look at that. There. Awesome. See if we can head through the door. I'm assuming we can, because, yeah. Look at this. Leaving our aeroplane. Solely. Look at how I set my bytes for this, it's a bit weird. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that actually from this angle. Awesome. Can't sprint though, so I have to deal with this. I swear that old woman's from OMSI as well. Or is it another person that's from OMSI? No, I'll turn around. Is that woman? No, it's not that woman. I swear there's someone that's the same as OMSI. This. Walking through the airport. Ryanair there. Mop through the glass as well. Jetways there. I'm pretty sure only KLM really uses those jetways. But that's just from experience. I mean, I've only been to Leeds once or twice, so I can't really say I'm experienced. But
Leeds Tower, this is November Alpha 07 requesting taxi to runway 32.
I did notice a trend though. There was always KLM that was part of that. No one else.
November Alpha 07, runway 32 taxi via Alpha Delta.
It's a very long fucking walk to the terminal.
Runway 32 taxi via Alpha Delta, November Alpha 07.
Arrivals. If we can get through here. Can. Now I've got no idea where I'm going here, but going upstairs. I can't go upstairs. I might have hit a brick wall here. Yeah, I can't do anything here. It's not by any chance there's just randomly through here. This is where the baggage goes, isn't it? No problem. We've reached our endpoint. Well, I suppose this is where we must end the stream. Well, actually no. I'm not going to end inside the terminal. We're going to... I know. I want to go somewhere. I know. I'm going to find the front of the airport. Help if we could sprint. Oh, there's the baggage. Very nice. And upstairs, of course, is your duty free and everything. Wizz Air. It's a very random Wizz Air. Out of all airlines, you put Wizz Air as the. Yeah. Cool. I'm pretty sure when I went, this is the exact place I checked in. And then we just went through here. And it just led us to somewhere. It's interesting that some of the upstairs is modelled. But then it's just random. You can't actually go upstairs. You know. Look at this. I mean, do bear in mind that this is literally just the 2020 version. Compatible with 2024. I mean, it just still looks awesome. And admittedly, the cars don't look great, but I'm not sure if that's any builds or. In fairness, actually, no. If the cars were modelled greatly, that might actually give us.
Ryanair 2325, safe parking.
So yeah. This is. Ooh, is that our aircraft over there? Awesome. Power your dreams. Xbox.
Ryanair 2325, contact departure.
It's pretty nice, Leeds Airport, got to admit. It's very accurate as well. I mean, I have been here. This definitely does look familiar. It looks decent quality as well. At least as the airport's concerned. I'm going to say that this is I've never been to Leeds. I have been to Leeds in sim. For sure. I don't know, just something about landing here at the night which I don't think I've done properly. Have done it, but not properly to look around. Just inspiring me. Your security's all up there, at least the queue to security. I remember waiting in a massive queue there when I was going to Croatia one time. There was a massive queue for security then. It was at the end of the summer holidays. Yeah, and you'd get your bus to the car park here. But it was a generally a nice airport. I mean, it was quite busy inside, but it was us the summer holidays, so can you really be kind of surprised? Probably not. And that Jet 2 building is there as well. That's where you get your check-in for Jet 2 flights. Quite awesome actually. Performance is great at this airport. 7 gigs of RAM, 6 gigs of VRAM, just over. No problems. This is well modelled. It's very clear as well. I mean, the fact they've modelled this quite clearly and textured it and have great performance. It's astonishing, really. It really is. All your different destinations here. The only limiting factor is you can't actually go up the sort of stairs and that, so kind of stuck on this one ground floor level. But you can go through the floor, so it's like, yeah, it's just like a midget going round. But yeah, it's cool. I like how they advertised Chewy there in the Jet 2 check-in area. I think Chewy only did like a couple of flights here. Whereas Jet 2
Leeds
just
Tower,
housed
this
it.
is November Alpha 07 requesting departure, runway 32.
Got some sort of pizza Italian there. It's quite cool.
November Alpha 07, runway 32. Hold short, Bonanza on the runway.
Yes. Do love it. Do love it. Just getting some nice screenshots of this. Like, this is an awesome airport. I mean, I don't realise how much detail goes in. I just fly into them half the time. I don't actually go and look, oh hey, this is Leeds Airport. Go have a look around. You've paid for this, and it does deliver. It does.
November Alpha 07, runway 32, winds 250 at 11, cleared for takeoff.
Anyways, I think this is a very good place to end. So,
takeoff runway 32.
yeah, Leeds
November
Bradford
Alpha
at Yorkshire's
07.
Airport. Welcome to Leeds, everyone. If you have enjoyed it, please do consider hitting the like button, subscribing.
November Alpha 07, runway 32, hold short, Bonanza on the runway.
Thanks all for watching. Sorry for the AI talking over me. Sorry for not responding to the chat as clearly as I might normally.
November Alpha 028.
Apologies for the microphone as well.
Taking off now.
Just hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you all very soon. Not sure when I'll stream again though. But yeah, it's nice to get streaming when you could. See you everyone.